Dos
bitch.
grandes chichis.
Oh my god.
You know, Flora about failed
Muy
her
caliente.
Spanish exam.
That means show me your big ass titties.
You heard me? I said Flora about failed her Spanish exam.
I thought she did fail it.
No, she almost did.
Oh.
Well,
It's okay, you know, because in school and
She's
class,
from Mexico.
I failed Spanish.
Josh,
I
would you
failed
pass
Spanish
an
class.
English exam?
No, she's from Mexico. She went all through school in
Would
Mexico.
you-
She didn't come to over here till a few years ago.
Would you pass an
It's
English
okay.
exam?
No, yes I would, because I can
Okay,
write.
then,
I can
no.
write very well. I just don't talk good.
Dos
So you can write, but you
huevos.
can't talk.
I know
Dos
how.
huevos
I know how to.
envueltos.
I can write fairly well.
What the fuck is David saying?
He wants a fajita.
Nuts
That
in
he's a
burrito.
dumbass. How do you say dumbass in Spanish?
Oh,
Hola,
goodness.
señorita. Dos
Okay,
chichis.
alright, so evidently the Mexicans that I used to work with told me wrong Spanish. So what does verga mean?
I will not tell you that.
Salsa.
He thinks that it means penis.
It does not mean that. It is very insulting when you say that around a woman.
Oh.
Here it goes. That
Oh,
must
so
be
you get paid for your
ridiculous.
services.
Don't tell me bad.
I will not tell that to Eric. And he knows that too.
I got 4 other people talking.
Ain't shut my dick though, mama look very good.
I'm tone deaf.
I have my sentence ready for when I visit Mexico. It is
Oh, that shirt
Hola,
suits you.
señoritas, dos cervezas, and show me your chichis.
I don't know if they take too kind to that.
Hey, girl, show me your chinches. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dos
God.
grandes chichis.
Those grandes chichis.
She showed me hers. Did anybody else see any?
The 2 big titties.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Chris.
Grandes.
Oh, Chris, can you give me a ride to work tomorrow? I drive a Ford and it snowed like 1/4 of an inch.
At least you're honest.
Then why do you have a Ford?
Hey,
Actually, I'm the only one that made it to work one time because Chris supposedly had a tree down in his driveway and couldn't drive over it or around it or use a chainsaw and get it out the way.
No, because
Oh,
it was
yeah.
on a power line. And it was across the 2-lane road, not the driveway.
Aaron couldn't make it because he
Oh,
drove a two-wheel-drive
Yes.
Nissan.
What do they call
I'm
the
talking
Mexican
quieter.
Bloody Mary that's with beer?
A Mexican Bloody Mary that's with a
Well, shit, in
beard.
other hands, too, what happens
Yeah,
quicker.
it's called a... Oh, damn, they're so good.
That reminds me of a conversation I had a while
I
back.
can't remember what they're
I'm
called.
gonna have to go Google all these words that you told me because apparently they're all wrong.
Well, evidently the Mexicans just trying to make me look like a fool.
That's our specialty.
Quit calling it a it. Don't
Who's
call
an
it
it?
an it.
All Josh's girlfriend Tina's talking about his little penis.
No,
Oh, we're
talk.
talking
No,
about penises now.
no, talk about this sweet little boy that over here that's staring at me with a bottle in his mouth. Like what? Bitch?
He's back. He's
He
gonna
is.
play.
He's giving me that look.
Go to talk.
He said go to Salty.
You're salty.
Michelada.
Okay, well, I'll go to Salty.
A
down.
michelada.
Oh, a Michelada.
Yeah, them bitches are good.
Oh.
You know what a michelada
You wasn't looking at me in that picture.
Josh is into that horse.
Horse porn.
Why you keep saying
Ew.
I ain't the one? David's the one all talking about it. Why y'all keep saying I'm
Damn
into
it.
it?
I didn't say shit about horse porn.
Hey, you landed on my house.
No,
This
David
motherfucker talking
said
about a horse
something about
nutting all over a
donkey
woman,
porn.
like 5 gallons of nut coming out. And
How do you say
David's like the one
donkey in
telling me about it,
Spanish?
teaching me stuff, and then now they're trying to
Donkey?
say I'm into horse porn.
What'd you say?
Did you say you want to know how to say donkey in Spanish?
Yeah.
Burro.
I knew that one.
You
Oh,
don't.
it's
I
a
knew that.
burro.
Why'd you say you knew it if you had to ask
No,
what it
you
was?
have to roll your R.
Burro.
He don't know how to use his tongue.
Yeah, roll that fucker.
It's a burro.
Burro.
Roll your tongue like you're rolling it on her clit, David.
Oh well, I wouldn't know so much about that. It's more of like a little
There you
car
go.
noise when you're a little kid. I don't know anything about that other.
Yeah, you'd run around grounding people like.
That is, y'all are crazy.
I mean, me and
No,
Tina
we're
ain't got
drunk.
that problem.
We local, senorita.
Look at this shit.
I'm telling him to
Look,
roll his
I'm trying to
R's,
go.
and
I'm
he's
trying
saying
to stay
that
on
you
the
gotta
bottom
roll it
one.
like you're rolling it on a clit. I don't know anything about that.
If I don't touch the stick,
That's gross.
it does this shit.
That's so nasty.
I grew up talking and hanging out with a couple of cousins that call them my cousin brothers, and that this is pretty much the exact same as talking to a 12-year-old
Jesse
boy.
grew up, they dated
Yeah.
cousins.
And
Every
David's
time I
full
want
of
to go to
shit.
shade, it stops doing it. What? Okay, watch.
Josh, if anybody knows anything about that, it's the one that's from Boston Grove.
There you go.
Rosman.
What are you trying to get at?
Way out there.
All I got to say is the best thing that happened to Rosman is that Wendy's that's really close.
There's not one.
There's not one.
I said it's
Yeah.
close. I didn't
No,
say it was in
Bavard High
Rosman.
School is closer than Wendy's is.
He's got his
You're an
imagination going wild
asshole.
now.
Yeah, he just talking shit and don't know where he's talking about.
Your
I
asshole's
reckon what the
closer
best
than
place
Wendy's?
is closest. Probably like
Currently,
the Dollar
yes.
General or Granny's or something.
Dollar General, yeah, they did get one of those. That I'm sure you and Chris use fairly often.
I'm pretty sure everywhere has a Dollar
It's
General.
I use
closer
the
to
one on
you.
Rosamond Highway
It's
more
closer.
because it's on my way home.
I
Pretty
said the other
sure
one's closer there.
Islam got a Dollar General.
Good old Dollar Generals.
Hey, Dave,
Yeah,
you
they
know
got
what
some
Rosman
good
ain't
shit.
had that you have?
This dick.
Yeah, you know what you. Yeah, my man.
God almighty.
Dumbass.
Why you call us dumb when we on the same page? We got telepathic shit going on. You want to call us stupid? We're
How
it's
about me and
not.
Cecilia are thinking the same
See,
thing?
supernatural people always get
What?
left. They always get put aside as just being special. You know, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what the
you
girls
are
in
special.
Rosman say? It's a
Meh.
trap.
Meh.
It's a what?
Trap. It's a trap.
No, we don't have too many beaver traps.
It's trap. Admiral Akbar. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I can't help it.
Oh, yeah, thank you for that.
Did you just call it Star Wars or some shit?
Yes, you did.
Okay, well, you're a nerd if you knew that, so there you go.
Yeah, what up,
I
nerd?
didn't watch Star Wars. This is just a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
Excuses.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You eat your fucking burro.
Oh yeah, puta?
That word's so overplayed.
I'm not drunk enough to remember enough Spanish.
It's hola, chichis.
I wish I'd have saved that video to see
David's
if.
gonna remember that forever.
Oh yeah, I love me some tits and beer. Pretty close to
Oh,
Spanish.
dear God. What this... Don't even start. I know
What?
exactly what you're thinking. Don't say it.
What?
Chichis and
Titties and
cervezas.
beer.
Oh,
There's a comedian, a southern crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
David knows who Rodney Carrington is.
Oh yeah.
You see, he has a song.
Beer.
Yeah, pretty much sums it up.
It's got teammates, bitch.
Or you got show them to
Somebody
me.
took his shit.
Wasn't me.
Somebody took a shit.
If it was me, I'd have took it and emoted.
You took a shit.
Hey, boy, what you doing?
Show me how you
Don't
took a
do
shit
it.
on this game.
Don't do it.
He's thinking about jumping
Don't drop that dun.
off the arm of the couch.
Hey.
I mean, the recliner.
So is David the one at work that bursts out into random song when people quote movies?
No, that was Jimmy. Oh no, David might do that. I don't know.
I do that occasionally.
Do you? Okay, I'm gonna throw something out there.
Show them
I'm
to
sorry,
me.
Miss Jackson.
Ooh.
I wasn't gonna do it now because I can't see her. I can't see her dance. You said bust out in the song and dance, so well, I mean, I ain't gonna do it right now.
Well, she didn't say anything about dancing.
I could have swore she did.
Hollow.
You can't dance if we can't see you.
Exactly. That's why I wasn't gonna say nothing right now.
Hollow. Bitches always swallow.
I didn't say
What?
nothing about dancing. I said that I broke
thought-
out in song.
I thought you said somebody at work that broke out in song and dance. Cause that's what made me think of Jimmy. Is he all the time was dancing too?
That's what we need to do. We need to go do karaoke one night.
Well,
Jimmy
where-
in my
y'all wanna
eyes
come
is
to
a
Rosman?
jerk-off.
To where?
Don't
Rosman.
scare them off.
Every Saturday night to have karaoke.
Really?
Where?
That's a long ways to drive, though.
It's River
Oh,
Bend.
you fucker.
It's a long way drive up there.
Yeah, Josh, hell, that's pretty good ways for us.
Hey, I was trying to think of somewhere. What do you mean for us? You live closer to that place than I do.
I know. I got a basement that lives up, drop behind it. And
I know
don't
if
go up
it,
there
but
unless
you
it's
know
fucking
if
Christmas.
worst comes to worst, we'll just all stay at your house. I mean, fuck. I mean, I'm-
The
Hey.
Rosman High School, and it was the size of our office.
I'm pretty sure me, David. Not David. What I say, David?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Hey, if you ain't first, you last.
Said right before I got it. You ain't first, you're last. Well, honey, I get off every time. You, on the other hand, is another story.
Damn time I got somebody.
That's what makes me laugh. Girls are like, was it good for you? Like, this is?
I turned around and saw him. He had a pillow on his head, and his legs were just like kicking like crazy, and his arms were swinging.
What are you doing? Trying to suffocate the poor boy? Josh?
No, he tried to suffocate himself. I just turned around and caught the funny part of it.
Oh, hell.
What shit are you watching?
Quit shooting me, motherfucker.
Oh,
You know y'all play that stuff.
Oh, I was just watching a 6-month-old try to suffocate himself. That's all. It's pretty good entertainment.
a 6-month-old.
Ain't it?
That's mean.
Did he try to suffocate himself and go
Why you look at her and just about to face like that?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Sleepy.
Him and his
That kind of party.
Chris would die a happy man if he died that way.
You damn right.
Between two tents? Hell yeah, they better bury him like that.
Earlier he was making a bunch of noise. He ain't being very verbal right now.
I mean, he was a good man,
He's got a
but
dip
he
in
loved
his
motorboating.
No, I got 2 Zens in.
He loved
Big
that
difference.
motorboat.
Well, yeah, but I don't have to fit.
God damn. Eat my dick.
I have no kills, by the way.
I don't know about that.
What, me having...
I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't feel like
He
we
knows
should
exactly
explore.
what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, David eating a dick.
Ew, David, you
Well, I
nasty.
told somebody else to eat a dick. I ain't eating dick.
Oh, nasty.
Cecilia. How many kills you got? I was trying to remember her fucking name, and I know it was Sis something.
It's a something.
I don't think she's playing. I think she's talking and Eric's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how
that's
many
pretty
kills
much
does
how it
Eric have,
goes.
then?
I can't play these games.
Neither can I just...
You
I get
can. It
stuck
just
in
takes
corners and
about...
go round and round in a circle.
It takes like 2 years to figure it out, because that's how long it took
It's
me.
like a high school relationship. You just do it till it works
See, I
out.
only had one of those, so.
Because somebody would shoot at me, and I would just start spinning, and I would never see them, and they'd kill me.
Yeah, I
That's what just happened to me. Right then.
Hey,
Damn
I got
it.
a kill.
But legit,
I
it
tried
took-
playing Call of Duty with Caleb, and I'd get stuck somewhere. I couldn't figure out how to get out. And
yeah.
It's just not my
On
kind of
another
thing.
The first shooter game I tried to play as Battlefield 4, which is similar to Call of Duty.
On another level. Don't
And I hadn't played any video games since like PlayStation 2, which was early
He
2000s.
is crazy
So.
good at these games.
Kids
These
are.
kids-
They pick up quick.
Yeah, I mean,
Their muscle memory is like insane.
It's crazy.
I
And he's
started
like, come play with me. No, buddy, I just,
Not really.
and it just doesn't work out for me like that,
Well, I started
He's a-
fiddling around with this long before James ever
But
played Fortnite.
even
and
though
then
if you're
he
not-
started playing, and he got 10 times better than me just because he's like obsessed with it and will sit and learn every little
Well, yeah, you
thing.
gotta practice something to get good at it.
Some.
I say you
Well,
gotta
yeah, we
practice
have
something to get good at it.
We
I
have
mean,
day
it-
jobs.
I
They
don't.
don't.
I might have sounded like I said some, but you gotta
Exactly.
practice to get good at anything. So
It doesn't take
that
very
when
long.
it's something that a lot of
Yeah,
other
like
kids are
that.
doing, they just really want to be like good at it, so they're gonna try a lot harder too, because their friends are playing it and whatnot.
Yeah, he's crazy good. It kills me how fast he picks up.
Eric wants me and Caleb and I don't remember who else to play in like a squad match.
Nice, Chris.
Caleb
Caleb's
gets.
in love with Chris.
Caleb's in love with Chris.
Oh,
Oh, this is just what Eric told me when we were smoking one
he's
night.
like, Chris. He's like, Chris, what do you need? You need me to come pour you a drink? Need me to come?
What the hell,
I
He
got-
offers him his guns.
I got
and
3
his
kills that time.
Other stuff.
Caleb will walk
Oh,
around with
my
no
little
guns
fat
as
boy.
long as Chris has some.
We're going back to lobby.
Yep. I got a PP.
Me too.
Golly.
Those chichis
Now everybody
have
else
some
got a
peepees.
No, the Cheeches didn't.
If
Just
those
no.
cheese are
Chi-chis.
pee and then they.
Yeah.
Those chichis
I'll
Uh-huh.
grab your
or
cheese if I
chata.
want
Everybody
to.
got to pee now.
Hey,
Or
tell
chata.
Jessie
After
raise her
those
hand for she
Chi-chis.
speaks.
Jesse's not here. She's peeing.
I know, but I heard what she said to you, so you tell her when she comes back, be like, hey, listen,
What?
you're in front of a man. You raise your hand for if you want to speak.
No.
Tell her. You won't tell her. Just tell her. Just one time. Just tell her.
No. I don't
Cuss
want
her
to
out
get
in
the shit
Spanish.
slapped out
You
of me.
tell her burrito, taco.
Turn your phone on
burrito,
record and set it
chimichangas.
down. That way, if she does it, I'll see it. Hurry up. Put it on record. Hurry up. Do it.
No.
Chimichanga tortillas.
You want me to do something first? I'll do something first.
Yeah, then Tina will choke your ass out.
I'll still record it so you can see it.
Mexico City tacos.
I tried to get. Wait. Who said who? We trying to what?
Who are y'all trying to cuss out?
No, nobody's trying to cuss out. Josh likes
Supreme
it rough,
nachos.
and Tina will choke him out.
So you don't
But
wanna
I
try
said
that
it-
with no beaner.
I said I would still.
Tatas.
I said I would still record it so I could at least share the video.
I don't want to see that video.
I told Chris to turn his phone on record, set it down, then tell Jessie next time she wants to speak in front of a man, raise her hand.
Cheesy roll-ups.
And he said he'd get smacked, and I said, well, turn your phone on record, set it down, and that way I can see it.
I'm at a
Baja
bottle and a
Blast.
half. I gotta cut myself off.
Baja Blast.
Hey, just make sure she ain't near a bottle, though. You don't want her to smack you with that thing.
Well, she just finished off a bottle of wine.
Yeah, just don't let
Oh,
her
that sounds
have it
good.
close. Don't let her have it within grabbing distance, or you might get slapped with it.
That's
Why
why
would
I'm
he
not
say?
going to say nothing.
he
Josh
say?
is wanting me
Jess.
to say something to you.
Yeah, just like raise your hand before you speak in front of a man.
Jalapeno tequila.
I'm gonna come to Penrose with this bottle of wine.
Come on with it.
Like I said, Josh likes it rough.
Tina will join. Tina should be ready and waiting for you.
Jalapeno tequila.
I'll be like sitting in the chair beside the couch. I'll be ready to.
Spicy ranch.
I think you off a little bit,
salsa
didn't I?
bar. Bean dip salsa bar.
Oh, would y'all ready up? Fried. I'm gonna come dip my bean in your salsa bar.
Oh, he does.
It doesn't take long to find out that Josh has some gay tendencies.
Taquitos.
David has bestiality tendencies.
Taquitos.
No, I
Eric's
just
really
like to
quiet.
go. I just like to go where it's weird for people.
Doesn't taquitos sound like sexual?
No.
No.
It reminds me of things you put in the oven and you heat them up and cook them, or heat them up and eat them.
Oh, señorita, me give you dos taquitos.
Like the corn wrapped taquitos. You put them in the oven, bake them, pull them out, dip some salsa, eat it.
Somebody
baby,
hungry?
You turn me on like old El Paso.
Do y'all remember the old El Paso commercials?
Speaking of El Paso.
Probably. Remind me.
They would see another kind of salsa. They'd be like, New York City.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the old cowboys.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Josh, if you want to
That
turn
was
on
peso.
a Mexican girl, all you have to do is go Chiquero Taco Bell.
No, it takes a little more than that.
Actually, Taco Bell is considered Southwestern.
You didn't even say it right.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Chiquito
Nobody
Taco
finally
Bell.
realizes that is not fucking Mexican food.
You're welcome.
No, it ain't Mexican food.
Even,
That's
however, I
what
still
you
give
roll
Florida and
up over
Carolina
there.
shit. I tell them, I said, I got some authentic Mexican food. For I came in, I went by Taco Bell just to get on their
Oh my
nerves.
God.
Mexican French fries.
Oh my
That's all
God.
I got to say.
I did it just to piss them off.
I love me a good
But, well,
Cecilia eat
I
it.
used to. It don't work anymore.
Do what, Jesse?
We need to take Cecilia to Quixote and see if she can tell us if that's authentic Mexican food.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's
It's in downtown Brevard, and it's
Hey.
like
You know,
it's
it's
nothing
funny.
like what you get at most Mexican quote unquote restaurants.
Most Mexican restaurants you go to
I'd be willing
nowadays
to try
have
it.
wings and French fries. What the fuck?
No, I mean it's
Like, I hate
nothing
going
like.
to Spanish restaurants because it's not like authentic. It's still more of a Tex-Mex thing.
You know how
I
she
was gonna say,
specified.
it's not like
I heard
it's
that,
not beef,
racist.
beans,
Office and beer.
guacamole. It's
If your
actual
ass is not
food.
on fire when you're finished eating, it's not real.
What is that?
Hey, Florida can't handle it.
California.
Florida and Carolina can't
can't
handle
do
it.
it.
The heat like what me and Aaron can.
They're like, oh, it's California style.
They can't. They really can't.
Motherfuckers. Ain't no motherfucking Mexicans
You know that that's
born
why
in
they call
California?
California rolls like the sushi are supposed to be Oriental or whatever.
I thought it was for the fruit and shit that was in it.
Probably because a bunch of bitches made it.
Like it's a mixture of Asian and fruit.
They originated in California.
There's a lot of shit that originated in California. Queers, lesbians.
True, that used to be the gay state, the gay capital, United States, San Francisco.
I know,
I
but
was
now
getting ready
we
to
are.
say that's where Ann's
San
from.
Francisco.
Anne's from San Francisco.
Ann's from California.
I never knew. I thought she was from Leicester all her life.
No.
That's why anything she ever did that was dumb, I
Can't
just
you tell
chalked
by
it
the
up
way
to
she
that.
talks?
She's
No,
from fucking-
because there's weird people
yeah.
over there, and she's weird anyway. So
She ain't
No,
never
yeah,
murdered
she's-
nobody. She ain't from Leicester.
you ain't got to live in. You ain't got to murder nobody to live in Leicester.
You been there
Lester,
lately?
Lisa.
Lester's like a
Cashiers,
Down
cashiers.
syndrome version of Boston Grove. Hopefully, I don't offend anybody. You know, sorry.
No. She is a liquor though.
It is what it is.
She likes to split her liquor. Right down the middle.
She does.
Jesus
Or she
Christ.
did.
Hey,
Y'all are gross.
I wonder if she likes it more than I do though. Me and her actually had a conversation about that one night.
She likes to eat it before she beats it.
Oh my.
You should
Who says she
if
beats
you
it?
one time when y'all we have another in one thing. Ask her just just drop it on her. Just ask her.
Oh
She was
no.
so upset.
I mean, she's
that
talking to me
we
about it
did
at
not
work.
Invite her to the Aaron and Carolina party.
I told her I didn't go, so she's still my friend. Ha ha.
That was just cause of Floor.
I didn't.
Her and
go.
Floor don't get along.
I had
I
my
didn't
child.
go either.
I had my child. I had daddy duties to do.
I swear they get pissed off at each other over
Bodily
the
duties?
most
Yeah, I had to take
shit
care of my damn
that's-
child.
So okay, yeah, it
It's
happened.
kind
Now,
of scary to know that you've got a kid.
No, he's badass.
no, what's scary is what that kid's gonna turn into.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
he's a
Because you got because you got these genes,
so
but then you
polite.
got a smart person mixed in with it. So
He's so polite. I don't know where he came from.
you got a Wilson, and then you got Chelsea's smart genes, and then
And he's so country.
Wait,
he'd be
wait.
like, Daddy, I'm gonna go in yonder. I'm like, dude, what? Dude? You been watching
Have you
Hee
met
Haw?
our son?
You gonna be watching Hee Haw, homeboy?
is Hee Haw
No,
even
he's
on
never
TV
heard-
anymore?
You weren't up in the forest when James came with us, were you, David?
No.
He
I
is
didn't go in the forest.
before you say that anybody's country.
I was
Yeah.
afraid to go
Bless
into
his
the
heart, he talks
forest
like
with all y'all.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
It,
come on
it, I
now.
mean, if you've seen Wrong
Now you
Turn, then
sound
you
like
know
Reggie.
it's the same.
Now you sound like Reggie. I don't want to go up there. That place is called Coon Tree. I might get hung.
Did
I mean,
he
you could,
Yes.
but there's no rope up there.
But if Stephen Morgan's there, I'd love to take it in the butt.
Jesus, I hope that's not why it's called that.
I don't know why it's called Coon Tree, to be honest. I mean, the rope swing up in Boston Grove would be more someplace to hang somebody.
Mm.
You know, if you just wanted
This is not good.
to. What, the conversation or your
Yeah, I
situation?
don't like this conversation.
Well, it does. That's
I
all.
mean,
There's no rock to
I mean, we're
jump off
talking about
of.
hanging, finding good places to hang people. Who would like that conversation?
Well, I also went to Rosman. I went from Hendersonville Middle School. It was like 85% black to Rosman, which was no black.
Those
Yeah.
chi-chis.
Culture shock.
That's it, David. Start talking Spanglish.
Those chi-chis, bitches.
Two
I think that's all he
titties.
knows how to say is chichis.
I know he's been hung up on that one. Go tell Chelsea show her
He's
or show her tell
He's like
Chelsea to
every
show
other
you
man.
your titties. Yeah.
Tickle my huevos.
Tickle my will.
Tickle my
You-
what?
You want your
Wait,
he wants his eggs tickled.
He wants his
Oh
eggs tickled.
Lord, why do you need your eggs tickled?
Oh yeah.
Some people call it scrambled, but I think he prefers it tickled. Oh, what is this? A big ass fort?
This is my dos chichis, bitch.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
He needs to learn a new word.
Grande
Yeah.
No,
Cucula.
but the Mexican restaurant, the Quietes, is nothing like Papa's and beer or nothing like that. It's
Like I said, it's not beans and guacamole. It's
No, the
Different
best
stuff.
authentic Mexican restaurant does not exist anymore, and it was called El Chapala.
stuff.
No, we got El Chapala Vivard, and that ain't that's the same as
No,
Papa's
you're
and
right.
beer.
No,
No,
Yeah.
the
Um,
original
Make
one
you
was
shit
here
more
in
than
Hendersonville.
Taco
I knew the family that owned it.
There's a food truck in Hendersonville
one
near
in
Dalcowa.
Fuck, we're out.
Or not a food truck. It used to be a gas station,
Damn it.
I think. But it's a little small restaurant, and they only take cash, and they pretty much only speak Spanish.
no, it was
And
called Guadalajara.
There's
It
one
was
person
over
there that
by
speaks
the-
English.
It was over by the old Kmart on Tunnel Road. It was called Guadalajara. Best fucking Mexican food ever.
Y'all need to go try that one over there, because it's still open.
It was owned by Mexicans that lived in Mexico, and half the people that worked there were from Mexico.
I like
that
how he
weren't really
says that.
from
It was owned
America.
by Mexicans that lived in Mexico.
Yeah, and half the
Stereotype.
people that worked there were from Mexico, but not America, if you know what I'm saying.
I have a food
I
truck
think what
right
you're
in
trying to
front
say
of
is
my
they
house.
were very recent Mexicans.
No, they were very illegal Mexicans. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, y'all need
got
Anything
illegal
illegal?
Mexicans at work.
y'all need to go try that place I'm talking about. Hugo, that's what Hugo even said. He said that's the most authentic tasting place around that I've ever been to. That's
I
the
just go to
closest,
the taco truck
the
in front
closest
of the
to
house.
actually tasting like good food.
You need to try my huevos rancheros, homeboy.
I don't.
Your
With
eggs
I've,
with ranch on it, huh?
no, I've had it at El Ranchero.
And then when you get a
You've had
happy
his
enough-
huevos rancheros before?
No, they had a huevos rancheros at El Ranchero, the restaurant.
Oh, I thought you said you had his huevos rancheros before. I was like,
Oh
oh,
no, I've seen them though.
you've seen his huevos rancheros?
Once you have my huevos rancheros, watch out because it's going to be horchata.
You're not rolling.
Oh, God. I hate that stuff. That stuff's nasty.
Oh yeah, that's what girls. That's why I compare it to sperm. It's all chocolate.
That's gross.
Oh